What is up, everybody? Welcome back to After the Huddle. As always, it's your boy Jacob. Devin over here to my right. Jared should be joining up over here soon. We had to do things a little bit different today. I got my kids this weekend. On top of that, the weather was kind of fucked up, so we're just gonna do it from our houses to this weekend. But crazy game Thursday night, last night. Falcons, we'll jump right into it. Falcons get a 36-30 win in overtime over the Bucs. All three of us had the Bucs winning. Cousins goes 42 of 58 for 509, 4 touchdowns and an interception. For those that don't know, 509 is the most passing yards in a single game by any Falcons quarterback ever. That includes Matt Ryan. I think Matt Ryan, I think they said it was 506. He passed it up by 3 yards.
Passed him up on the night that he was honored.
Yeah, passed him up on the night he was getting put in the ring of honor, and Cousins was like, nah, I'm going to make this about me. Atlanta winning killed my parlay. Atlanta killed my parlay. Don't get me wrong. I had Chris Godwin scoring. That didn't happen. But I had a bet. I didn't show y'all, but I had a bet. I put $10 on for each team to score a touchdown and a field goal in each half. I almost got it, but Tampa Bay did not score a touchdown in that second half.
Okay.
Yeah, Tampa Bay not scoring in that second half completely fucked me up, bro. I would have won at least $100 because the odds were literally plus 1,000. So I put $10 on it so that maybe.
I was wondering if that one Jared had sent in the group earlier about that 10 for 2 touchdowns. Mike Evans and Darnell Mooney. I thought like one of y'all had hit. I was like, oh. But then I realized it was just like so he got that from somebody else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he definitely got that from somebody else. I was a little surprised by the outcome of this game. I'm not surprised at the final score though. Atlanta's been in these close games all year long. Every game, whether it's been a win or a loss, has been a one possession game, and that seems to be the trend with Kirk Cousins. Because 2 years ago, it was the same concept when he was in Minnesota.
Yeah. And
they ended up losing the first round to the Giants. They won 13 games that year by 1 score or less.
All right.
So now Kirk Cousins seems to be in these 1-score games all the time, and I don't get it. Yo, what's up, Alex? How you doing, bro? But yeah, what was your thoughts on this game, man?
I didn't really get to watch much of the second half. I had work at 5 this morning. So the first half, man, dude, Baker looks absolutely phenomenal, bro. Like he looks so comfortable in that offense. Like, and it was one play. I want to say it was like a touchdown. He was rolling out to his right, and I was just like, you see what you can do with a mobile quarterback. You see what you can do with somebody who can use their legs. And
they don't gotta be mobile. Yeah, they just are able to use their legs.
Right. He's not a running quarterback, but he's able to use his leg. You know what I'm saying? But it's absolutely stunning to see what he's doing over there in Tampa Bay. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely, man. I will say this: he only had I think it was 180 yards, some shit like that. But he did have 3 touchdowns.
Right.
He had 3 touchdowns. He was constantly scrambling. I think he had 60+ yards rushing. Rashad White broke a big 59-yard run, 56-yard run, something like that. Bucky, I'll tell you what really killed the Bucs.
He was going to score.
I'll tell you what really killed the Bucs. Bucky Irvin fumbling that football within in the last 2.5 minutes, something like that. Man, bro, that hurt. That one hurt.
That's crazy. That's wild. He was doing well too that night. He was doing well in the first half of what I seen.
He definitely was. It wasn't that he was playing bad or anything like that. It was just literally that was the only play that killed it. You know what I mean? It basically let Atlanta slip back in to be able to go down there and kick a field goal and then go into overtime. They never saw the ball after that. After that drive when they held Atlanta on that 4th and 15, they never saw the ball after that again.
And Jared was right whenever he texted me about me watching Young Hoku miss those 2 field goals.
Oh, twice, yeah.
So fucking pissed. So mad.
Yeah.
So mad.
Hey, I in one of my leagues, I went and picked up the Tampa Bay kicker. He got me 16 points.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, just a little quick free agent pick. I needed it too. I'm winless in that fucking league. Oh my God, it's been a terrible year in that league. And I also had Mike Evans in that league too.
Nice. So would you end up having points coming out on the Thursday?
Well, I had him. I had those two, but I also had Bijan Robinson. He didn't go crazy, but between the 3 of them, I ended up getting 49.9, so basically 50 points.
Not bad off to start.
Between a running back, a wide receiver, and a kicker, that's not bad.
Yeah.
So we'll see how the rest goes, man.
Yeah, we all lost this pick.
I'm debating on whether I want to take out the Jets defense to put in the Patriots defense, because Patriots are going up against Miami. Yeah, Miami's offense has been terrible.
Right.
Jets go up against Minnesota, and Minnesota's been on fire. And they're playing in Minnesota. So I don't know if I want to play them.
They're playing across the pond.
Oh yeah, they're playing in London. That's right. Yeah, they're playing in London. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm thinking about taking a chance with the Patriots defense. And then my quarterback situation, I don't know who to put in either, because I got Stafford. He's playing against Green Bay, but he's got no fucking weapons because everybody's hurt. And then I got Dak, and they're going up against Pittsburgh. In Pittsburgh.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then I should have went and picked up Kirk Cousins. That motherfucker had 34 in free agency, bro. God damn. I could go get Caleb. Maybe Caleb. They're playing up against Carolina this week. Yeah. Trevor Lawrence. Daniel Jones. Derek Carr.
Well, who is Trevor Lawrence going up against?
They play Indianapolis. They are at home.
Right.
I will say that.
The defense, could be a T-Law bounce back game. Who knows?
I mean, it could be
0-4.
Yeah. I mean, but he hasn't had a game over 15 points fantasy scoring yet.
I just wanna partially believe in him because I got Brian Thomas Jr. I need something.
You know, the crazy thing is that most likely, even if he has a decent game this week, he's still not going to be leading the rookie wide receivers in receiving yards. Neighbors is almost 120 yards above him.
Yeah.
Just play New England. Gonzo going to lock up Tyreek again. What's this again shit? There was a first time when he locked him up? I'm trying to figure out. Because the man only played like 4 games last year. And we're only 4 games into this season. Was this a game with or without Tua? And did y'all lose or win that game? Because if y'all still lost that game, it doesn't mean anything. But they don't have Tua this week, so...
There's speculation talking about him trying to come back for week 8. Hang up the cleats, brother. Save your life. Save your mental. You got enough money from Bama endorsements and other, probably Nike and whatever he signed with endorsements. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, you absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I mean, Gonzo's a great player. They had 0 receptions last year, and he had a pick on him. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. Gonzo's a great player, but I think this is more on the fact right now that they don't have a quarterback to save their life, which I'm very surprised about. That Tyler Huntley isn't playing better than even Skylar Tompkins was, because I know Tyler Huntley's a better quarterback than Skylar Thompson.
Well, that's why I was waiting until we get to this game. I believe in Tyler Huntley this week. You got a week underneath the belt because he signed with the team Tuesday or Wednesday, and
Something like that. He didn't have a lot of time before he got thrown into the fire.
Exactly, and then you're going up against a Seattle team in a way, So it's I think I hope he has a bounce back week. He showed promise. He showed promise when Lamar was out.
No, I agree. I'm right there with you. He did, but you also got to look at the different kind of teams, though. The Ravens, especially when Lamar was out, and the offensive coordinator and quarterback that they had, Lamar was running the ball. They're going to run the ball a lot. You know what I mean? Derrick Henry's getting 25 carries a game. That's a different kind. Even last year, Gus Edwards and them, they're going to split between 30, 25 carries a game. Lamar's going to get about 10 to 15 carries a game. They're going to run the ball 40 times a game. So it's not all on Tyler Huntley and on top of that, last year, especially the Ravens, they had a crazy good defense.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if he was still there and playing that he would be playing better than what Miami's offering, because Miami has a worse offensive line. They have a worse defense. They have a worse. I would still say Derrick Henry's better than Devon Achane and Mostert, even though Mostert's not playing.
Yeah,
yet.
Well, you can't really compare Derrick Henry because you gotta compare him to what he had last year, Gus Edwards and whatchamacallit. But
if you're doing that, then yeah, I would say Achane is better than what those guys bring.
And you got better weapons at receiver. But like you said, your O-line isn't helping. Your defense isn't helping. So that's just two things fighting against you.
And then on top of that, this offense is a lot of downfield passing because you got all this speed.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to have to change this playbook up to incorporate more short passing game.
Which is why I said you got a whole week to prepare now. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, we'll see. I mean, we about to get up in these games and start picking them. So
hopefully Jared gets in soon.
Jared, bring your ass in here, bro. But all right, we're gonna get on to this first game. I was already talking about this one a little bit. We got the Jets at the Vikings. This game is technically going to be in London. Technically a home game for the Vikings, though. Vikings are a 2.5-point favorite. Over under is 40.5. Devin, I like this matchup. I like one matchup. I like one of the matchups. I like the matchup of the Vikings offense versus the Jets defense. However, I don't particularly care for the matchup of the Jets offense versus the Vikings. I think the Vikings defense is a lot better than what people are giving them credit for.
Right. They've been showing out.
I mean, Jared said both of y'all can pound sand. I'll be home in 5. But I'm just saying, like I truly believe that this Vikings team is a lot better than what we gave it credit for going into the season.
Oh yeah,
now,
most definitely.
Do I think that they would be 4-0 if JJ McCarthy had been starting? No, I do not think that. I'm sorry. Sam Darnold's been in the league 6-7 years. He's a veteran. He's know what is expected. He's going to come in and do his job. JJ McCarthy was going to be a rookie. Coming in trying to lead a team. I think the defense would still play almost as good, but you also got to take into account that the offense is playing well, so the defense is going to play better because they're not going to be as tired towards the end of the games. They're causing turnovers. They're getting to the quarterback, which surprised me the most about anything right now with the Vikings is the fact that they're able to get to the quarterback, and I don't even think they have a top-tier pass rusher on their squad.
Right. They traded away Daniil Hunter to the Texans on the offseason, and I thought that was huge. I thought I had big high hopes for Houston's defense after that. Will Anderson, Daniil Hunter, and all of that. But I thought Vikings took a big punch, but obviously
it's still working out. It's still working. And I do think that the addition of them getting Stephon Gilmore, Now he's still not. He's not that defensive player of the year that he was back in some years ago. But he's still, I think, a top 20 corner in the league, in my opinion, top 25 corner in the league that you have over there. And he's gotten a pick already this year. You know, he's played pretty well to start with this team. So I mean, I gotta give them credit where credit is due. In this one, though, I'm gonna go with the Vikings. I think they keep their roll on. I think it is going to be an interesting matchup, like Jared said here, with a matchup between JJ and Sauce. I think that is going to be a good matchup.
That is, yeah.
So,
hey, we get to wake up Sunday morning, 8:30.
Football going to be right on the tube. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be nice. Oh, I'm off Sunday, too. Sunday is my birthday, and I'm off. Let's go.
Right.
Let's go. Shit. So, hopefully the Giants get a win. I think we play in the later games because we're playing in Seattle. So,
okay.
But we'll get to that game a little bit later. But like I said, I like the Vikings in this one. Devin, who you got?
Vikings. I took the Vikings on this one.
You took the Vikings on this one. Jared, if you're still in the comments, let us know who you got in the comments. Anybody in the comments, let us know who y'all picking, man. We got a ton of games we about to pick. I always like to go up against the chat. One of the dudes I play fantasy football with said I don't know football. I don't understand where that came from. Let's see. Jared's got the Vikings as well. Shit.
I'm picking the underdog.
Yep. Next we got the Vikings.
Oh no, yeah. I thought earlier in the week maybe they were underdogs, but I don't know.
All right. Ooh, excuse me. Next up, we have the Panthers at the Bears. Bears are a 4-point favorite in this one. Over-under in this one's 41. On that last game, I do like the under. I do like the under in that last one. I think 40 and a half in a Jets-Vikings game with the way these defenses have been playing is way too high. Panthers at Bears, like I said, Bears 4-point favorite, over under 41. I like the Bears in this one. I mean, the Panthers are still the Panthers. Andy Dalton has got that offense playing better, but the defense is still garbage. You know, Bears looking like they can do something with Caleb Williams, possibly. He doesn't need to be a hero every single play. I think that's what they need to instill in him. Like, bro, like you don't have to be a hero every play. Just make the right play, and then when the hero opportunities are needed, then we'll ask you to make a hero play. But I do like the Bears in this one. I do like them to cover also. Over under 41. That's a tough one. Bears defense has played well. Panthers, I'm going to go under. I'm going to go under. I'm going to take the under 41. It's a little tough, but I do think they go under in this one.
I went ahead and took Carolina this week with this matchup. Yeah, I like the way Andy Dalton's been playing, and they won 2 weeks ago in at the Raiders, and then last week they had I forgot. It was a close game though, but they lost it was very close, and yeah, I forgot who they played. I'm trying to go back and see. Let me go see. Yeah, they played the Bengals last week, and they kept it pretty close, 34-24. They was able to score points on the board, and then, like I said, I just believe in Andy Dalton.
I will say this, though. That Bengals defense is not as good as that Bears defense. That Bears defense is a lot better.
It's better, but I don't know. I got a feeling about this one.
I got a feeling about this one. Jared, who you taking in this one? You like the Panthers, Alex? Hey, yo, what is with y'all, bro? I mean, if y'all just want to give picks away, I mean, that's fine with me. I don't care. It helps out my record against y'all. Like, that's terrible.
All right, we gonna see. We gonna see.
Everybody too smart for their own good out in this bitch.
We can clip it, Alex. We can clip it.
I don't know what taking Jared so long. He said 5 minutes, 10 minutes ago. Make it make sense, Lord.
He said, what I'm saying. Huh?
I'm saying. Next one, I think it's going to be a good game this week. We got the Ravens at the Bengals. Ravens are a 2.5 point favorite on the road. Over under is 49. I do feel like that's a little high of an over under, but at the same time, the Ravens have look like they're getting on a little roll. The Bengals offense look like they started to roll a little bit last week, get a little confidence underneath their belt. Now it was against the Panthers, and the Ravens last week played the Cowboys. After Bears is crazy. You just don't like Caleb Williams. And you know the crazy thing about him on this comment here, bro, you know the crazy thing about him is that I've actually agreed with everything he says, but then every single time I bring up the fact that I'm picking the Bears or something, it's oh man, Caleb Williams sucks, bro. I'm like, damn, bro. Like I agreed, like he wasn't gonna have this generational year or talent and everything like that. But Lord have mercy, give him a season at least, bro. I know we're talking about NFL, but I just came in and say go Ducks. Oh man,
playing,
he's talking about Oregon.
College. Yeah, they're playing right now. Oh, let's go check the score. Oh no, it just started. They're in the first quarter against Michigan State. Oh yeah.
Oh, Michigan. They're gonna beat Michigan State.
Oh shit! Houston's on top of TCU, 24-6.
We gotta play Iowa this weekend. Ohio State does. Ohio State plays Iowa. Should be a good game. Ravens take the over. Points will be scored. I will say this. I had thought about taking the over in this one.
I'm taking the Ravens.
I had thought about taking the over. I'm actually going to go with the Bengals. I said at the beginning of the season that this was going to be the year that the Bengals swept the Ravens. It doesn't look too promising of a pick, and I feel like I'm going to be wasting a pick this week on this big game. But I'm sticking with my Bengals pick until we what's it called? Until week 8, week 9, whenever we go in our midseason picks. Damn, Jared, you on the vertical?
I don't know what happened. Hold up. Let me hold up. Keep going.
But I'm hoping the Bengals win this one. I like the Bengals to upset with the over.
Fuck it, whatever.
I do think a lot of points are going to be scored. Hey, we're gonna be seeing y'all next week, Pete. Oh yeah. We play Oregon next week. I'm not too nervous. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Ohio State is definitely one of the best rosters in the league. Now I'll tell you what. That fucking what's it called? Ryan Day, the coach, terrible. I fucking hate Ryan Day. He can't beat Michigan, bro. He can't beat Michigan. He's terrible. Then we have not been able to stop the run since he's been a head coach, bro. We cannot stop the run. It's fucking it's god awful.
He's still at Ohio State.
Yeah, he's still at Ohio State. That's the reason why I'm so pissed. The Ravens cannot stop the pass. Bengals will win. I think it's more about can the Bengals hold up on the front. I don't think the Ravens have tremendously great pass rushers, but the Bengals' offensive line has been so tragic over the last couple seasons. You know, can they hold up and give Joe Burrow time to get the ball down the field? I mean, you got T. Higgins back. Jamar Chase is playing. You know, Chase Brown in the backfield going crazy. So,
yeah,
you got weapons. You still got Zach Moss. I mean, I don't think your running back situation is better than what you had when you had Mixon.
No.
But
speaking of Mixon, he's not playing this week.
Is Dameon Pierce healthy then?
I could care less.
He is or he is not?
He's not.
I'm asking. Oh.
He's not. I figured.
I don't know what's going on with Pierce.
Yeah. You seen that game last night, P? My Bucs. Say, bro, I took the Bucs too. I took the Bucs to win.
Yeah.
We all did. We all took them
to
win, bro.
Baker was looking good.
I was just as disappointed as you, and I'm not even close to being a Bucs fan. In fact, I just needed y'all to score a touchdown in the second half, and I don't won me $100. I don't even care if y'all would have won at that point. I just needed a touchdown from y'all. Y'all boys couldn't even give me a touchdown in the second half. Oh, I was hot. I was like, bro, you got 30 minutes to go get in the end zone. And then the one drive when I really thought y'all was going to be able to go down and score, Bucky Irvin fucking fumbled the ball with 2.5 minutes left. Oh, man, I was hot, bro. I was hot. I'm sitting there smoking. I'm like, he fumbled it, and I'm just like, oh, my God, bro. Like, he's so crazy. Like, that's so crazy that happened. Oh, man. Yo, what's up, sports addicts?
Yo.
Appreciate you joining.
What's up, man?
Hey, you guys. But, Jared, who you got in this one? I think you said you were taking the Ravens. Devin, Jared, who you got?
I'm taking the Ravens in this one.
Well, fuck y'all then.
I'm sorry.
You're not sorry.
You'll be all right.
All right. Speaking of being sorry, we got the Bills at the Texans. Texans come back. Texans at home. Texans are a 1-point favorite. This is a pick'em game, swing game, whatever you want to call them. Basically, they think that both of these teams are even with the Texans at home. This is an even matchup for everybody. Over in this game's 47.
Which Josh Allen?
I might say over now. I might say under. Oh, man, it's so hard.
Taking the over. I'm
taking the over in this one. Man,
I think this is gonna be the game of the week, and it's gonna be.
Von Miller's out, bro, for the next 4 games.
Von Miller.
What's that? Russo dude?
Oh, Russo,
yeah, Greg Russo, I think is his name.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just need Josh Allen to do something, bro. He's been on a fucking roller coaster year. Week 1, he was up here. He was great. Amazing week 1. Week 2, he was down fucking here. Terrible week 2. Week 3, he was back to fuck. He was actually up higher than he was in week 1. And then in week 4, he shot down lower than when he was in week 2. So I need some consistency out of Josh Allen here, bro. Please, can I get some consistency?
Hey, I feel you.
My bad.
God damn it, Jared. Here, bro. Oh my God. This is why I run the computer.
All you say is my bad.
Oh man, but no, this should be a good game in my opinion. I kind of do like the over a little bit, but no Joe Mixon, so that's gonna hurt them in the run game. I need a big game from Nico Collins because Neighbors is out this week, so I need a big game from Nico to help me in 2 leagues. Yeah, outside of that, what do y'all think about this game? Who y'all got? What do y'all think?
I got the Texans.
I think we'll go with Houston. Yeah. It really just depends on what Josh Allen shows up.
At home, yeah.
Well, I'm going to take the Bills this week because of what I just said. The fact that week 1 he was here, and in week 2 he was here, and in week 3 he was here, and in week 4 he was here. I expect week 5 to be even higher. Like this motherfucker going to have 4 or 5 total touchdowns with like 200, 300 total yards. So I expect Josh Allen to carry this team to a victory, 31-28. Bills win on a game-winning field goal.
I don't know if it'd be a game-winning field goal. Tyler Bass has been missing field goals.
I didn't say he was going to kick a 45 or a 50-yarder. I didn't say it was going to be a game-winning field goal. I don't think the Texans scored more than 17. I was thinking about that. But and the reason why I was thinking that is because the Ravens basically mutilated the Bills' defense because of the run game. And the problem is that Joe Mixon's out. Are they going to be able to run the ball as efficiently as the Ravens did against them? You know, I mean, I don't know if they have anybody there that can run a 75-yard touchdown.
I don't think Cam Akers is running 75 yards.
And breaking away from everybody? Nah.
Not after 2 Achilles and I think an ACL.
Josh Allen about to run over 80. That's a good bet. I would like that bet too. You see what Josh Allen came out and said though last week before the game, or after they won week 3, they were like, "Yeah, it's nice where I don't have to worry about people worrying about stats and egos." And I'm like, whoosh. Why don't you just say, I'm glad Stephon Diggs isn't breathing down my neck anymore. Just say it.
This game will be interesting because of that too. Yeah. Diggs revenge game.
Hold on. How is it a Diggs revenge game?
Diggs left.
I mean, he got traded.
No. You can't say it's a revenge game when you were the one that went and requested for a trade. That's not a revenge game. In fact, if it's a revenge game, it's a revenge game for the Bills to show them why we're better now without your ass. I mean, I get why he wanted to leave. I get it. The offense was changing. Joe Brady was making it a more running situation team. I absolutely get it. You're no longer the focal point. But motherfucker, you in your 30s. You ain't no young chickadee anymore. You got to understand that new kids are coming in. These new kids on the block, Cook, younger. Coleman, younger. Shakir, younger. Their defense, they did the same thing. They got rid of Pryor. They got rid of they really should have got rid of Milano, but we'll save that for another conversation. They should have traded him, in my opinion.
He can't stay healthy anymore.
He can't stay healthy, bro. He cannot stay healthy. He's really good when he's on the field, but he can't stay healthy for the life of him. But I'm gonna go with the Bills in this one, because like I said, I think Josh Allen gonna have that game up here type shit. It could maybe go under, but I'm gonna take a gamble and go on with the over for this one. Chickadee, yeah, bro. He ain't no young chickadee anymore, bro. He a full grown chicken. Oh man, but all right, let's move it on. Next game, we got the Colts at the Jags. Jags, very surprisingly, a favorite in this game. Now, for those who, I say this almost every week, when you are at home, you automatically get 3 points towards you. You see what I'm saying? So Vegas is basically saying that if this game was at the Colts would be favored by 3. So pick with that as you will. I don't know if Joe Flacco's starting or if Anthony Richardson is playing. I haven't heard word on that yet.
I've heard Flacco's taking majority of the starting reps, so we'll take that with a grain of salt right now.
Yeah. I'll say this: if Anthony Richardson plays, I like the Jags. If Joe Flacco plays, I like the Colts.
Flacco magic.
So if I'm probably going to go out on a limb here. I don't like the way the Jags have been playing. I think that last week kind of it's hopefully going to light a fire under their ass this week at home. So I'm going to go with the Jags over the Colts this week. I'm going to go with the Jags. Oh, and Jonathan Taylor's out for the Colts as well. Another reason why I'm going with the Jags.
I think I'm going to go with the Jags too because they got the better run game right now with Taylor being out. The quarterback issue is up in the air with Indy, whether Richardson's playing, Flacco's playing. So you don't know who that is but as of right now, if Flacco's playing, Indianapolis wide receivers are actually relevant right now. But if Anthony Richardson's playing, they're kind of just like, shit in the bed, basically.
I'd have to agree. In my pick, that pick sheet earlier, I picked the Jags too. From Sunday, it seemed like it's Anthony Richardson was going to be the starting quarterback, but the reports came out today that Joe Flacco was taking most of the reps. So yeah, I mean, I'm kind of on the ledge with you. If Joe Flacco plays, I think the Colts will have a better matchup. But if Anthony Richard plays, then yeah, it's gonna. I'm taking the Jags.
Yeah.
Plus, I believe Colts have some injuries on the defensive side too.
Yeah. I like the under in this game. it's just both offenses haven't been really explosive offenses outside of that one game that we saw with Angie Richardson. But
but two of those were like deep throws.
that's what I'm saying. Like, but it was still a big game for him because of that. But I like the under in this one. I'm gonna go with the under 46. So, all right, on to the next game. We got the Dolphins at the Patriots, the shit bowl this week. We got Dolphins are actually a 1-point favorite on the road. Little surprising. I was a little surprised when I saw the Dolphins were favored in this game. Over under in this one's 36, low as fuck. Jared, give me a little spiel about what you're gonna see, what we're gonna see in this game, and what you expect to happen.
A lot of blitzing. I'm gonna tell you that right now. A lot of blitzing. Miami just lost their. I think he's a DN. Jalen Phillips. I think that's his name. I think he's out for the rest of the season now. I think he got surgery. I mean, their corners are going to end up covering our wide receivers easily. We don't have that good wide receivers, though. Jalen Polk is top 3 in separation and routes run, so that's a good sign. But we're probably not getting the goddamn pass off because our offensive line can't block shit. And Ramondre Stevenson's being benched.
Facts. Whoa. I thought you were saying that to me about us benching him on.
No. He's really being benched this week.
Why?
Because of his fumble issues. He's fumbled at least one time every game. So that's why he's being benched.
Damn, Jared, he's talking about your team like that. I mean, his team is worse than my team right now. That's the crazy part.
Yeah. He's a Giants fan.
Yeah, I mean, his team's worse than my team at this point. We have the same record, but it ain't been against the same opponents.
But yeah, Mondre's being benched. So y'all can take that with how y'all want it.
That one hurt, bro. That one hurt our dynasty big time.
Yep. I think I gotta take him out of my keeper league too. Boogie plays in the keeper league, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, Stevenson is being benched. That's crazy. That's great. I in fact in that league I play Ballard, I think, this week. Brandon.
Tree?
No, Brandon.
That's not Brandon. That's not David Ballard. That's somebody else.
Oh, okay, yeah. Brandon, bro. That's who I play this week.
Yeah. I asked him. I tried making a trade with him for Aaron Jones. He was like, "Yeah, he's not for sale." I'm like, "Okay, well, who's for sale on your team?" He's like, "Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill, and Josh Jacobs, I think." I'm like, that doesn't help one bit.
I had Kyle Pitts in last night for that. I had Robinson and Pitts in that league. I ended up getting 21. Kyle Pitts got 12 points. So
you can thank the sleeper app for that one. On Twitter, they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna bench Kyle Pitts so everybody else can get the luxury of him going off." And sure enough, that happened. So you can thank Sleeper for that.
Who y'all got? Who y'all got in this one though? Who y'all got in this one? Devin, who you taking?
I had Miami.
Yeah, Miami.
Because I think Skylar Thompson. I think Skylar Thompson has a bounce back game. Tyler Huntley. Yeah, that's what I meant. He has a bounce back game from last week. Under 1 week of practice, being able to learn whatever they need to do. Whether it's pick up more runs for him or, what I'm saying, Devon A-Chain, scheme, whatever they need to do. But yeah, I got Miami in this one.
Yeah, I was gonna take the Patriots in this one. I just don't like Miami's offense. I don't like their defense. I think Brissett is a better quarterback than Huntley is. I do think that Mike McDaniel is a better coach though than what Mayo is right now.
I think Mayo's on the verge of losing the locker room.
No shit.
Yeah, there's been reports coming out about there's
Oh,
a mutiny in the locker room.
I think he
You heard
froze
me?
up. I
Me?
think he froze up.
Who, Jake?
Yeah.
He must have.
Yeah.
Him and his computer, but yeah, I think Mayo's might end up losing the locker room soon. Can you hear us?
now I can.
Okay. Yeah, I think Mayo's going to lose the locker room soon because there's talks about a mutiny in the locker room that the
A
defense is
mutiny
mad at
is
the defense.
crazy.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
there's gonna
what
be a mutiny in the locker room. That's
no,
crazy.
like that's what reports have came out and said. Like I know y'all don't really see certain beat reporters for the team, but they had a guy named Evan Lazard like about 2 days ago came out with the comments on air saying like they're like basically borderline mutiny with the team right now, from the defense being mad at the defense, the offense being mad at the offense. And after that was said, the video got taken down, and the only thing up now is the audio part, and that's even possibly getting taken down because of it, because he covers the team.
Mm-hmm.
So they basically told him, and then he apologized on air yesterday after he said it.
Did anybody else hear about the Raiders getting rid of Crosby? I heard that since Crosby heard that Adams wanted to leave, now Crosby's saying that he wants to leave.
Oh.
Well, I think the only place Crosby said he wants to play is Detroit, if it's not the Raiders. So could we be seeing a Max Crosby in Detroit? I mean that would be scary if so.
That's a nice parent.
Him and Hutchinson would be dominant, bro. Oh my God, him and Hutchinson would be crazy.
He wouldn't be in conference anymore. You wouldn't have to worry about facing him unless it's one of those random games. I think that would be interesting.
I hate to be Jordan Love and Sam Darnold. Gotta see that D line twice a year.
Yeah. All right, Jared, who you taking in this Miami game, man?
I'm taking New England. I think our defense is going to show up, like hopefully do better from like last week, giving up 30 points to fucking San Francisco. And with everything going on right now behind the scenes, I think our defense is going to probably make a statement game to be like, look, we're okay on the defensive side. We just got to worry about the fucking offensive side. Because we're also missing our center.
Yeah.
What about the over/under? What y'all think? 36? That's kind of low. That's low.
No, I think I'm going under. I think it's going to be a field goal game.
I usually stay away from over/unders, but I'd probably pick the under.
Yeah.
I got you. All right, next game we got the Browns at the Commanders. Commanders are a 3.5-point favorite. Over under this one's 43.5. Browns have been kind of lackluster to start the season, especially on offense. I mean, Commanders, Jaden Daniels, I'm so fucking jealous of them getting him, bro. I wanted him so bad. I wanted him to come to the Giants so bad.
Who's your GM?
Joe Shane.
Yeah, there's a video of him
with his kid.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, the thing is that we had already, but everybody kept talking about that. And the thing about it is, like, we tried to trade up, bro. Chicago wasn't going to trade back unless it was for something astronomical. The Commanders weren't going to trade back unless it was for something astronomical as well. The Patriots had already said we're not moving. And then at that point, the top three quarterbacks are gone. So, and I'm glad we got Neighbors over JJ, because now we at least, if we go get a quarterback next year, we at least have a target for him to throw to instead of a fucking nobodies out here that we had before Neighbors got in place.
You have a choice between Ewers, Shador, possibly Carson Beck, Jackson Dart.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a tough I mean, but I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I think Neighbors is amazing. So I'm not mad. But
I don't blame you.
But I mean, I like the Commanders here. The Browns, like I said, their offense has been lackluster. Now, I will say the Commanders' defense has played pretty suspect to start the season. They did go up against Arizona last week. Played well defensively against them, but I mean, outside of that, I like the Commanders.
Same.
Yeah, I think I'm going with Washington too. I mean, it's hard not to go with Washington the way Jaden's been playing the last 5 weeks. Like, dude is just steadily progressing each week.
No, I'm
and
done.
Jake,
What's up,
Jake? I know your dad's over head over heels right now with having Jaden.
Oh well, yeah, he thinks he's been great, but he always tells me that he keeps getting these flashbacks of RG3, and he's just scared about RG3 coming in, and I mean having an RG3 moment where Jaden Daniels just gets hurt, and it comes from him running the football.
They don't play the Ravens this year, do they?
No, they do not. I don't think. It's the Giants on Hard Knocks. They definitely tried. Yeah, we tried. We definitely tried and axed around, but like I said, the first two, Chicago wasn't trading back for anything astronomical. Washington definitely wasn't trading back at all, especially with us. They weren't going to trade back. They needed a quarterback more than we did. And then at 3, we had already asked on Hard Knocks. We already asked y'all's GM, like, hey, what's it going to take to move up to that 3 spot, And then they were like, well, we kind of like 3. We kind of like where we're at. We're probably just going to sit still, So I mean, I get it. I understand why we couldn't. But I hate the fact that everybody's like, oh, well, the Giants should have traded up and grabbed these guys. Bro, these people still have to accept the trade. It's not like, oh, well, we're just going to throw this trade out there. Not everybody can trade. Get DeAndre Hopkins for
a ham sandwich. Not everybody can trade up with Detroit for a ham sandwich to get Matt Light, a Hall of Fame lineman.
Yeah, not everybody can do that. So
you watch that video I sent y'all?
There's a bunch of them. Which one?
Yeah, which one?
the one with the New England dude with Scott Pioli.
Oh no, I didn't with the kids all day. I didn't really.
So it was on Julian's podcast, and he was like, "You got any Matt Light stories?" And so Scott Pioli proceeds to tell him. He was like, the night they drafted Matt Light, they were on the phone with Matt. Matt was saying, he's like, yeah, the Jets already said, like, if I'm on the board, they're picking me regardless of where they're at.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, all right, tell you what, hang up the phone. Don't tell him that I called. So Pioli's talked to Belichick. He's like, look, the Jets are going to take Matt Light. And they're picking right before us. So they're calling around and nobody's picking up until they finally got a hold of Matt Mullen, the GM from Detroit back a few years ago. He was like, yeah, the guy we wanted, he's gone. So just trade us a ham sandwich and the pictures. That was the first time I've ever heard one of them say, yeah, we traded somebody for a ham sandwich, basically. Because how many times have we said that?
We say it all the time, bro. No, but who y'all like in this one, though, man? Like I said, I like the Commanders in this one.
Yeah,
and I like the over. Commanders have been balling out, but their defense is suspect, so I like the over 43.5.
Yeah, we all picked Washington, I believe.
Yeah.
All right, next up we got the Raiders at the Broncos. Broncos are a 3-point favorite at home. Over under in this one is 3.5. 35.5. Low scoring game incoming. Another 10-9 victory for the Broncos, maybe? What y'all think?
Possibly.
Yeah, maybe, but
I mean,
the Broncos defense might hold them.
They're playing good defense recently, especially. I mean, coming off a game where they won 10-9 against the Jets.
Jets.
Now the Jets.
Devontae Adams isn't playing.
Who is
Max
it?
Crosby isn't playing.
Max Crosby's not
playing?
playing?
That's what the report said.
I
didn't know
thought it just
Crosby
said that
wasn't playing.
he wanted to get traded. I didn't hear about him not playing.
I know Devontae Adams isn't playing.
I know Adams isn't playing.
I want to say it was a Sleeper announced it earlier that Crosby and Devontae Adams was out.
Oh, we.
I'm still taking Denver on this one because I think with no Devontae Adams, I think that's an issue.
Let me see. Yeah, Max Crosby's questionable.
Oh, questionable. Yeah.
Yeah, that's from 4 hours ago from NBC Sports. They said he's questionable.
Something about. I knew I had got some kind of notification when both of them was on it. Maybe it just said him questionable and Adams out.
Yeah.
Where y'all think Adams goes?
I mean, shit, bro. I mean, I don't think the Broncos win extravagantly, but I like the Broncos.
Yeah, I like the Broncos too. Like I picked them 2 weeks ago against Buccaneers. I said Sean Payton was gonna scheme something up out of his ass, and hey, I like him again this week.
To answer your question, Devin, about where Devontae goes, it's gonna be interesting because the Saints. I think the Saints are the front runners right now. And
I heard the Jets.
I heard the Chiefs really want him bad.
No, that's not happening. No, fuck that.
Yeah, I don't think they.
I've heard that, and I've heard that the Giants may trade either Darius Slayton or Jalen Hyatt to the Chiefs.
Huh.
I think they want Darius Slayton, though. I don't think they want Hyatt.
That'd be interesting. They just want a lot of speed over there, huh?
Well, I mean, Slayton's a little bit better at running routes than Hyatt is. Hyatt's got a little bit more speed, top-end speed. But, I mean, you already got a speedster. You need somebody that can run routes for you.
Yeah.
How old is Slayton? Slayton's been in a year.
Slayton's still in his mid-20s. He's in his prime right now.
Okay.
You know, I just realized that Sterling Shepard plays, I think,
for the Bucs. Yeah, he caught a touchdown. On Thursday. All right, so we all going Broncos here?
Yes, sir.
Broncos country. Let's ride. All right. Next up, we got the Cardinals at the 49ers. I pretty much think this one is all self-explanatory on this one as well. 49ers are 7.5-point favorite. Good Lord. Over-under in this one's 50, though. I'm going to take the under, and I'm going to take the 49ers. I just don't think – I don't think the 49ers put up 42 like the Commanders did last week, while the Cardinals, I still only think, put up 10 points.
Yeah, I'm taking the under. I'm going to take the under on 50.
I usually stay away. Like I said, I usually stay away, but yeah. Well, I don't know, man. That offense over there for the Cardinals, it's been lighting it up with Marvin Harrison and James Conner.
McBride's coming back from concussion protocol.
Yeah, I was just about to say Trey McBride coming back. You know, Kyler Murray, he can run the ball. Hey, I kind of believe in that offense. I'm not saying they're going to win, but
you think they go over 50?
It's possible.
This man said it's possible. Man, ain't nothing worse I hate on this show than it's possible.
It's possible. I'm going to take the over. Like I said, I'll stay away from the shit, but I'll take the over.
Stay away from all the betting. Go out on them when we do the show.
That's fine.
Packers at Rams. Packers are a 3-point favorite in this one on the road. Over-under's 48.5. I don't even know if they get 48.5. I like the under. But I do like the Packers to win.
Well, there's no Dobbs. There's no Christian Watson.
I mean, there's no Cooper Kupp. There's no Puka Nacua. There's no fucking almost everybody on the defense. Like they don't have fucking nobody over there with the Rams right now.
Green Bay is my survivor pick, so I'm going Green Bay.
Yeah, I'm picking Green Bay on this one. But man, Stafford. I mean, they just got to get back from injury, bro. They got to get back from injury. Stafford is wasting his final years dealing with injuries from his skill players.
Yeah.
But
and they're just falling apart slowly.
Falling apart slowly but surely. You know what I mean? It's happening. But Devin, who you got in this one?
The Packers. Yeah,
Took the Packers as well.
Packers.
Yeah, we're all bleeding green. All bleeding yellow and green this week in this one.
Is Jordan Love back this week?
Yes.
He was back last week. He played last week.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. But no Romeo Doubs, no Christian Watson.
Dontavian Wicks. That's what I need.
Next game. I think it's another easy one we're all going to pick. We got the Giants at the Seahawks. Seahawks are a 7-point favorite. Over on in this one's 42.5. Giants got no Malik Neighbors. Devin Singletary might not play. He's doubtful. Yeah, our basically our two best players on offense are hurt and gone. So
I want to ask you, are y'all going to keep Geno from throwing 38 first downs?
Nope.
He threw 38 first downs last week in that Lions game.
Our defensive secondary is god awful. Especially the fact that Andrew Phillips was hurt last week. That hurt big time. He's a rookie though, but I do like the way he played in the first few weeks. DeAndre Baker is not a number one. I think he's a solid number two. He's not a number one. What?
Is he y'all's slot corner or he's y'all's outside?
No, he's our main corner. He's our number one.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the crazy part is that he's been in the top 20 best lockdown percentages out of every cornerback in the league. As far as like the yards of separation between him and a wide receiver, he's top 20 in the league. The problem is that he has no ball skill. He has no ball skill whatsoever. So he can stay with the receiver, but he can't find the ball in the air to make a play on the ball. So I don't think that that's a good combination of skills to have as a number one cornerback. He's got to develop some kind of ball skills. There's literally nothing else you can say about him. Like I said, he's been good on not letting a lot of separation be created. He has been one-on-one a lot this year so far. He has been one-on-one a lot this year, but like I said, he's been good at keeping with them. He just can't play the ball. So these guys are making these hard contested catches, but they're still making the catch. So he has to be better. I think the Seahawks win this one. Like I said, no Malik Neighbors. Our offense is going to be stagnant. I'm going to take the under 42.5. Seattle's going to cover the 7 as well. I would take this one. This is almost my lock pick this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Seattle on this one.
Yeah, Seattle, DK and Jackson and JSN's gonna eat.
Yeah, I believe so too. I think Walker's not going to have the best game that he's had so far, but I think, especially JSN. I think this is the game JSN beats.
I mean, Walker did just have that 3 touchdown game last week.
Yeah, I think they're gonna do better than what who they play last week. Detroit. Miami. I think they'll do better than what Detroit did against the run. But I think Geno's gonna go crazy on us. Next up we got the Cowboys at the Steelers. Steelers at home are a 3-point favorite. Over under in this one's 44. Man, it's a tough game, I'm not gonna lie, because the Cowboys, I still think, do have a lot of weapons on offense, but man, that Steeler defense, critical. It has been critical.
This is, I think, this is the first time they met on a primetime game since '84. These two teams.
That's Sunday night football, huh?
Yeah, I seen a graphic earlier today about something about them meeting since 1984. I'm gonna have to try to find it again.
Oh, I think Matt just went and picked up a couple people, Devin.
What, in our league?
Yeah.
And I think I play him.
He's Needle Dak, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He picked up
Mike Williams and DeMarcus Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
He dropped Mike Gesicki. I think I play him.
You play him this week?
Yeah, I do.
I'm playing what's his name? Fucking the Puka and Rowley, the dude who had the first pick.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm looking at you.
Jake,
I got to win this league too, because even though I'm only 1-3, nobody's left undefeated in this league. Nobody's undefeated. I'm still only 2 games out of first place.
Aren't you the 5th seed in Donnie's league?
Yeah, I'm like 2-2 in that league.
I'm just saying because I think I'm a spot under you.
Yeah, I'm 2-2 in Donnie's league. My best league is my dynasty league, my non-money league this year, dynasty. I'm 3-1 in that league right now. But that's my league with neighbors, and I got Christian McCaffrey, and Cooper Kupp. So the fact that I'm still winning games is a testament because I got Jaden Daniels and Malik Neighbors and Nico Collins, and they've been going crazy. So. But Cowboys Steelers Sunday night football. I'm gonna take the Steelers. I just think that defense is just too good. I'm gonna take the under as well, under 44.
Yeah, I think we're going Pittsburgh.
I had the Steelers earlier, but I think Dallas bounces back this week.
Oh man, this man took Dallas.
I hate Dallas as much as I hate them, as much as I hate Jerry Jones, as much as I don't believe in Dak. I just believe everything points to them bouncing back this week. The Steelers was hot. They went 3-0. They lost. Who they lose to last week?
The Steelers lost to Indy.
Oh, you talk about the Steelers? Yeah, Steelers lost to Indy.
Yeah. And primetime game for the Cowboys. I think they bounce back this week.
I just think on the road they don't play as well than they do at home, and they've already been shaky even at home. So
right, no, yeah, I agree with you, but it's. I feel like every week there's a couple of underdogs.
Oh well, yeah, definitely, definitely.
And this is my underdog pick, so
I got you. Well, speaking of something that you might probably take the underdog on. Oh wait, Jared, you were taking the Steelers, right?
Yeah, he took the Steelers.
Speaking of something, we got the Saints at the Chiefs. Chiefs are a 5.5-point favorite. Over on this one's 43.5. Chiefs have been playing a little bit lackluster, still undefeated though. As far as in terms of what we think they're capable of. Saints were hot first 2 weeks of the season. Slowed down the last 2 weeks of the season, especially offensively. I think that's been their biggest issue is offensively they slowed down. I mean, I'm still going to take the Chiefs in this one. I don't know if the Saints are going to be able to have that explosiveness I need to see them rekindle that explosiveness that they had in the first 2 weeks. I just don't think it's going to be this week against a defense that is top 10 in the league.
Yeah.
What about you, Jared?
I was going to go with the Saints at one point, but now as I'm thinking about it, I don't know who's going to block Chris Jones because that's an issue right there.
Big time issue.
That's and Saints. I think y'all's offensive line is pretty banged up, ain't it, Devin?
Yep.
Yeah, so that doesn't help the case at all.
Yeah,
and I think I don't think Taysom's playing either because he has fractured ribs.
Yep, Taysom's out. So, Devin, who you got though?
I'm going with the Chiefs. I do believe that we could win because they're also got some key injuries on that side.
Yeah, Pacheco's going. Pacheco's on IR. And
Rashid Rice.
Rashid Rice is gone. That's tough. They're a little short on wide receivers.
Yeah. But yeah, with Taysom out, you still got Gerald McCoy out for some weeks. Yeah, this offense is just not. This is going to test our new offensive coordinator, Clint Kubiak. He needs to come out and show us that he can still scheme something without Taysom Hill back there, because that's your bishop and your knight in your chest on your chessboard, because the way that you can use him on in different ways, you set him up as a quarterback. He could pass the ball. He could run the ball. You can set him up at the fullback position. He could take a run up the middle. He could block for Kamara. He could line up at the wide receiver. Line up at the tight end position. It's just that Taysom Hill is just such a key part of our offense, and it's crazy of how important he is, because we all seen it last week when he scored, I believe, once or twice, and then when he got injured,
I know for a fact he got one.
Right. Well, and then we were able to drive up the field. We were able to punch it in at the goal line, and he adds so much, but can't always give it to one guy. You know what I'm saying? It's 11 people out there. Gotta find a way to win with more than just one. So
I get it.
Now, if y'all could make Kansas City play through the actual other wide receivers they have, y'all could stand a chance and take double Kelsey, keep him contained. Because I don't think Kansas City's gonna be able to run the ball on y'all. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't think Kansas City's gonna be able to run the ball against the Saints, because you got Kareem Hunt, Carson Steele's in the doghouse with a fumble from last week.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you look outside of that, if you take care of the business against Travis Kelce, like you double him or whatever you got to do to contain him, you're making Mahomes work through Xavier Worthy, who's the fastest wide receiver in the NFL right now. And then outside of that, you got Juju Smith-Schuster, Noah Gray, and Justin Watson.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got to do something.
Tough. It's going to be tough. I picked up Juju just to be safe because I needed to.
It's going to be a tough matchup. I'm glad it's Monday night, though.
Yeah.
Be able to focus on it.
Nice. But, all right, y'all. That's going to be our show for tonight. I appreciate everybody joining. Appreciate all the comments, everything. We'll be back. Does Wednesday work for y'all?
Yeah.
Should work for me. Yeah, I think I'm off Thursday.
Yeah, I'm off Wednesday.
Wait. Y'all, Jacob, I know your favorite basketball team, but who's your favorite basketball team?
I don't do basketball.
Yeah, Jared doesn't watch basketball.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he doesn't watch basketball.
All right.
Unless it's playoffs.
You know who my team is. You know who my team is.
Yeah, I know.
Great. I found a picture. I found a representation of my fantasy team with going into bye weeks and injuries.
What's that?
I got a used napkin and a penny in my starting lineup this week.
That's a good one.
Oh man,
the gang's all here.
and then he'd be hyperventilating watching the game.
Oh, bro, it's bad. Like I got Noah Fant as a tight end right now in one league.
Hey, I got Kobe Parkinson. I got Dallas Goedert and Laporta on the bye week.
I went and picked up T.J. Hawkinson and stashed him on IR.
I've had T.J. Hawkinson in a couple of leagues stashed on IR.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, like I was saying, thank y'all so much for joining. Appreciate everybody joining up, all the comments. We'll be back Wednesday. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff they do here on YouTube. I know that we had, like we talked about earlier, we got a London game Sunday morning. So early Sunday, 9:30 on the East Coast. Check your times before that, but that's when the game comes on. So y'all be ready for Sunday. My birthday, Sunday.
Yeah, I'm about to say happy birthday.
What you gonna be doing for it?
Probably just chilling with the girls, watching the games. You know, like I said, the Giants come on late, so I get to sit there and spend my day watching my team get their ass beat.
It is what it is.
Just happened. My birthday finally falls on a Sunday again, and my team's dog shit. But all right, fellas, I'll see y'all on Wednesday.
For sure.
Later.